Welcome, everybody. The official Sports Stacking League Twitch competition. Some of these stackers currently hold world records, and other stackers have blown their divisions out of the water.
Oh, okay, alright, that was the first attempt.
Ooh, there we go. No fumble.
597. This is very, very close.
Gentlemen, this is the most competition we've ever had in a bracket.
Oh, having some trouble there.
Congrats to everybody else for being very close.
Looks like a solid time.
Finish it off clean.
Hello everyone, I'm Lawrence Masterin, and welcome to Stacking League. Stacking League is a show where we're going to be showcasing some of the best stackers that a sport has to offer. We're going to be having them head-to-head in a lot of different events that some are going to be kind of similar to most sports stacking tournaments, while others may be completely different. So it's really going to test the limits of these stackers. The event for today is called Win Some, Lose Some. Now in this event, I'm going to be saying ready, set, go, and each stacker is going to start out with 5 points or 5 lives. All stackers, once I say ready, set, go, will have to stack within half a second of their best cycle time in tournament. If they have beaten or tied their time, they don't lose a point. However, if they don't beat that time, they will be losing 1 point. And we're going to keep going, keep saying ready, set, go until only one stacker is remaining with points left. So it's a game of elimination. Now it's going to be really hard because for some of these stackers, they have some really fast cycle best in tournaments, so they're going to have to be really fast and really consistent, though people with a slightly slower time may have a little bit of an advantage because they can go a little bit calmer. So without further ado, let's see what stackers we have for today. So for this event, we have Chris Flores from the Minions, we have Tyler Hollis, and we have Evan Cloud. It's been a long day of commentary. Chris Flores, Tyler Hollis, and Evan Cloud, all excited to be part of this event. Now, for those who don't know, the times that everyone has to beat, Tyler has to beat a 5.630 in the cycle with every attempt. Chris Flores has to beat a 6.457 with every attempt. And Evan has to beat a 6.030 for every attempt. And as a reminder, if you tie that time, you will be counting for that, and you won't be losing a point. So stackers, you can have one warm-up for the cycle really quick, and then we'll get this show on the road. All right, finishing up his warm-up. All right, looks like we're ready to go. So stackers, hands on timers. Ready, set, go. Well, it looks like across the board, there's no one who is successful, so everyone will be losing 1 life. So we're down to 4 points each for stackers. So still a pretty even game so far. So stackers, hands on timers. Ready, set, go. All right, it looks like Evan is the only one able to beat his best in tournament, or within half a second of his best in tournament, which is 6.030. So he'll remain at 4 points, while the other two now have 3 points left. Looks like Tyler's quickly changing his sets, getting some new cups on the table, and it looks like he's all set. So stackers, hands on timers. Ready, set, go. Like Evan's really showing off his consistency. Tyler with a scratch in a 10-second cycle. Chris not too far behind with an 11-second cycle. Evan once again is the only one to make it, so Tyler Hollis and Chris Flores both have 2 points left, while Evan's staying nice and comfy with 4 points left. But remember, it could be anyone's game. We could be seeing a great comeback with some great consistency from some of these other stackers. So, hands on timers. Ready, set, go. All right, it looks like Chris scratched. Tyler, once again, getting almost double. Actually, I think that is over double his best in tournament. And Evan needed to beat a 6.030, just barely being behind that. But still has 3 points left. Tyler and Chris are now on their last life, so they're going to need to try and see if they can get that consistency up if they want to stay in this game. So stackers, hands on timers. Ready, set, go. Looks like Tyler barely was able to beat it with a 6 point. He needed to beat a 5.630, beating it just by 5 thousandths of a second. But unfortunately, Chris Flores and Evan are going to be losing 1 point, which means that Chris is eliminated from this event. Very sorry, Chris, but you did a great job. Great consistency from you and our other stackers. Looks like Tyler and Evan are the two remaining. Tyler still has 1 life left. Oh, it was a 4-1-9. I thought that was a 4-7. My apologies. All right, let's get that eliminated sign off of Chris. That was my fault. Chris, you're back in. You have been revived for this game. So looks like you still have that 1 life left. So much closer game now. Tyler and Chris each hanging on to their 1 life while Evan still has 2 lives left. So stackers, hands on timers. Ready, set, go. All right. Chris Flores, I'm making sure I read his timer right this time, with a 6.078, very solidly ahead of that time he needs to beat. Tyler has lost a point, and Evan also lost a point, which means Tyler, just making sure a 6-second cycle is slower than 5.630. So yes, Tyler is unfortunately out of this competition, and it looks like he will not be getting a revival for this event. So looks like Chris and Evan are both on their last life. Now, just as a reminder, Chris has to beat a 6.457, and Evan has to beat a 6.030. So it's a very close game for these two stackers. So, without further ado, hands on timers. Ready, set, go. Ooh, it looks like Chris scratched his time and Evan was unsuccessful. So I believe since they are the final 2 remaining, we are just going to be doing a rerun of that match. So they each have 1 life left. They still have to try and beat those times though. So once again, Chris has to beat a 6.457 and Evan has to beat a 6.030. So stackers, hands on timers. Ready, set, go. And it looks like Chris finishing off with a 5.978, coming back from the dead. Looks like he will be the champion for this episode. No, Evan, that is not a 4. Nice job trying to lie to us. But unfortunately for Evan, he will be out. So congratulations to Chris. We thought he was eliminated. Turns out he wasn't because we messed up as in our commentary, but congratulations to Chris and congratulations to all of our stackers. This is one of the toughest events, especially when you get to this speed, because it's so hard to stay consistent. So make sure you always practice your consistency in stacking and in tournaments. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to try any of these events for yourself, get a couple friends together, and also make sure to keep on watching Stacking League episodes. We're going to be posting a lot more, so you guys keep on having a lot of exciting content to watch. But until the next episode, stay tuned, stack fast, and we'll see you in the next one.